afternoon, wherever you be across the surface of our beautiful planet, Mother Earth. Yes, you have now tuned in to the weekly broadcast, which goes live to air at 10:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, right here from Melton in Victoria, Australia. This is the Lighthouse, the House of Light, and we are a One Light Federation church. My pleasure to welcome Right Reverend Jennifer.
Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome. It's always a pleasure to be here.
And indeed, I am Reverend Gordon Mackenzie. So welcome aboard everyone. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new and on board for today, then welcome. And we trust and pray that you will enjoy your time with us and stay aboard. As always, we open with prayer. Prayer and spiritual protection, all of which is most important. Why? Because we lift and raise our vibration. We link with the divine, with the highest, ensuring that we are linked with that which is high, and only that which is high comes forth and exists. So as we dwell in that sacred space, let it be now that we join together in prayer and protection. Will you join with us? Thank you. Almighty, lovely, yes, that's a great start, isn't it? Because you can tell I've not been well at all. We'll do it again. Get my chest breathing for a start. Almighty, loving and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest. What joy indeed not only fills our heart, but our entirety, our complete and whole essence, as we reach out to embrace you of the highest, knowing full well that you are present, not only at this time, but at all times. And we thank you. We thank you for all your blessings, for your love, your wisdom, your light, your upliftment, your protection, and for all other gifts. In all ways, as we give our thanks, let it be that we extend ourselves even further, so as to link with you, but to be your voices and the mirror of your will, in all ways beaming forth your divine love and light. And with the greatest of love, we very humbly say thank you. Amen. I am a furnace of light, and I radiate and project my light, my love, my power, my strength, my might. Throughout this home, over all this land, to the fence lines and beyond, and deep into the earth, and high into the heavens. And I transmute and transform all energies to love and light. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Leave us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
And Jennifer, this has been a most exciting week in terms of all of these wonderful things happening with spirit, the communication, and I know you were so eager to share. So,
Yes.
With no further invitation.
Yes. It has been a week of abundance with spirit, and with their beautiful wisdom and their light and their presence. And just as we sit here bathing in the sacred space, and as Gordon brought that forth, that beautiful prayer, it is so important that you value the sacred space that you sit and dwell within. And always remember that you can increase the vibration wherever you are right now by willing it into being. So with prayer, lifting and raising your vibration. Always remember, for wherever you are is on the vibration that you are dwelling. For instance, if you are thinking of loving thoughts, prepared your day, basking in the beauty of this beautiful sunny day. Wherever you are, you bathe in your thoughts. So always remember that you are the creator of your own world. So enjoy being in it by creating something so spectacular and beautiful that you wish to dwell there all the time. So it is that simple, really it is. It's about being of love and coming from a place of love and knowing that you are creating your surroundings just by thinking this way. So be positive and be loving and be kind to yourself. So Spirit have an abundance of wealth of information to bring forth to you today. And always too, before we start the service on a Sunday morning here, we always do prayer before we start too. So I'm aware that my beautiful Spirit team are present and they come in close to me to again lift the vibration, but also to remind me that we are a team, that we work together. And this is something that you must remember as well, wherever you are. Every person walks the earth has a spirit team. So you always have somebody with you to support you, to guide, to protect, to provide comfort, to support, whatever it is that you need, know that it is provided to you. So just always know that you wish to connect and align with the higher vibration, and then your prayer is heard. So Spirit said this morning, and the truth begins to be more intensified and the plot gets thicker. We are on demand and we are searching for greater times so as to avail of something stronger and more resourceful. So come all ye faithful and wake up and move. Stop in your tracks, but step in to the tracks with love. As always given that beautiful saying, send love to the step before you. Step into love and then love will forever be your footprint. And so always remember that our pathway is what we create, as I just shared. It is so important and powerful when you know how powerful you are. You must master your life and be true to yourself, for this is the life of righteousness. And it is indeed something that you must take on for yourself. Recognize that you have the ability to do far more than you are doing right now. Let it be that you embrace the wisdom, but also too, that you take it on, meaning you grasp it. It's not something that moves through one ear and out the other. You must embrace the wisdom and sit and be true, but sincere. You must be sincere to the wisdom that comes forth. And it is then that you will avail of more. And when you put it into practice, when you become the power of light that you are, you will then see that it is easy to continue to move peacefully on the pathway of righteousness. So it is indeed deep, people, to truly embrace this wisdom now. Let it be that you feel the change of vibration if you are connecting. And you will feel the vibration move into your heart center. And you will feel an expansion of light. But you will feel a warmth, knowing that this is coming from a place of love, knowing that it is coming from higher vibration. You speak the words of heaven and earth. Let it be that you dwell in a heavenly vibration while you walk the earth plane. That is indeed the sentiment. So let it be now that you feel the calm. Let it be now that you bathe in this vibration throughout this time that we spend with you. Be at peace. Allow yourself now to be open and receptive. Let it be now that you surrender to the light that now comes forth, knowing that the angels draw nearer to you now, and you feel that wave of light. That beautiful wave of gentle vibration now encompasses you. Do not deny this light. Allow yourself to be softer, knowing that you are in your wall of light, knowing that you are protected, and knowing now that the tender, loving light of the angels embrace you. And it is indeed the holy light, the pristine light, that now adores you and adorns your spirit. So embrace all that comes now. Let it be that as you feel this light, that you become more relaxed, and it is time for you to bathe in love. And this is lifting your vibration, so that the words now that come forth will be in your presence, and you will absorb, and the words, the light, the encouragement will permeate throughout every cell of your being, awakening you to this light, to the abundance of all that is present, will be alive within you. What a beautiful way to start today. What a beautiful way to know that an angel embraces you, just as the beautiful angels that are here present in spirit. Allow the beauty within your heart flow and radiate from you, just as the beauty of Mother Nature surrounds and reminds you of the beauty that you are connected to. For indeed we are all one. We are all together, radiating and appreciating the light that we are and the light that we bring to the world. So as Spirit said too this morning, how important it is to surrender. For if you do not surrender, you will not feel this loving light. If you are not open and receptive, you will not feel and enjoy and bathe in pure divine energy. Remember that you hold the key to life and the glories of life, and all that is present is alive, and it's feeding and nurturing your soul. So realize you need to be on board to register what is coming through. How appropriate. The Spirit said, don't steal the show, don't get up and go, but walk the fine line of destiny with winning and achieving in mind. And indeed, when you are positive and you can see yourself attaining the goal and the dream, it is yours. It is in your hand. And your mind is delivering the seeds so that you sow them. And then the harvest is yours. It is so powerful. So come now and rest and allow us to come to test and quickly shake you up, so that you know how important this role is. And this is important too. Don't think to yourself, it's only me, for you are special indeed. Everybody plays a part. Everybody has a role, and there is a goal to be achieved, but it is up to you. So now that you have an angel present with you, each and every one of you, whether you believe it or not, the angels are present. They provide healing and upliftment. Allow the angel to truly love you. Allow the angel to show you love. And you will then love yourself like never before, because you realize now what for. Because indeed you are purposeful. You have a goal, and it is upon your path, and the angels will draw nearer to you to help it last. Love is grand, and it's right there in your hand. Swallow your pride and allow the truth to shine and encompass all that you do. It's a day of being active in thought, processing and aligning with that which is high. Here we are, and it's time to rise and be seen. There is strength in numbers, and it helps to support the goal. And indeed it does. And so as you can see, the wonderful wisdom from above. And when we say above, we mean the higher vibration of spirit. That is what is meant by above. It means the higher vibration. Those who dwell in higher vibration are full of love. And it is the love then that shines through, and then we embrace this beautiful love. And the truth as we know it continues to be clear, and clarity arises as the abundance is near. We embrace the experience, the learning that enriches. There's an ambience that contains us, and it encompasses, nurtures and prepares, and we are so aware of greater times to come. We embark on a new day, giving ourselves the advantage of knowing that we are purposeful and aware that we are ready to accept the light of who we are, allowing the simple things to be noticed, allowing the gestures of your own heart to be recognized and appreciated, and knowing that love is indeed a pathway that encourages further growth and never allowing poor judgment to rob us of our beauty and of our passion. And indeed, we need to embrace the passion of who we truly are. There is so much life within us. There is so much passion that needs to be expressed, that needs to be shared. And so today, Spirit are encouraging this passion to come forth. But we must make it so, for we are the powerhouses of our own show, of our own light, of our own pathway. And shine a little light on me, shine, shine, shine.
Welcome, Sarah.
Well, indeed, we all must shine our light. We all must be like the rainbow and be high in the sky.
Oh dear, Sarah.
And for those who are joining us perhaps for the first or early time, never having met Sarah, Sarah is a beautiful young girl, lives in the spirit world, of course, and comes forth as a wonderful guide, mentor, so much wisdom in her words, and obviously being young, there is that innocence, that beautiful joy. And the voice you heard earlier through Jenny was the great master Melchizedek.
Yes, indeed, we are very blessed to have so many who work with us here. And indeed, it is always a pleasure to be of service. And this is a reminder to you all that those of spirit who wish to come forth and share their message, do so, obviously in accordance with the law. We all have opportunity, and we are all born to live our truth. And this is why it is so important to be aware of the passion that is within. And it is the passion to bring this joy into being. And indeed, as Sarah comes forth, oozing the joy of life and living, having the experiences to truly lift and raise the vibration, always speaking of rainbows which shine and create a wonder in the sky. And all who look to the rainbow are in awe of its beauty. And it is a sign of the highest of light.
Beautiful. That rainbow, when you think of that rainbow, spiritually speaking, it has connotations, but just purely in the physical, we are all so attracted. We can think back to when we were children, and even being adults, parents, no matter what our age, there is the wonder, just as there was with Dorothy and Toto in the film all those years ago, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. There is that mystique, that mystery, the magnificence but there is the attraction. And as we know, the rainbow is formed with light refraction, the breaking down of light. But it's the blend of that which comprises light, the mastery, just as it is with the mastery, the blending of the masters coming forth, as we've heard today already, coming forth, blending light of pure light we're talking, so that we all receive and can have appreciation of that which is true, of love, and great. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, we are so blessed.
Yes, we truly are.
Yes.
And just as you are all still bathing in the loving light of the angels, just remember that the words that you are hearing now are really moving and flowing through your essence, through your energy field. So it's never lost. And so Spirit continued speaking, give life to your dream and continue to enrich and enhance by sending positive thoughts and love, and you must know that this dream will be realized. And so you see yourself living the dream and having faith that it will come into fruition. Do not give your power away to those who do not believe in you or your own doubt. Live in your own space and have faith in yourself, but also know that you have created this for yourself. So really it's coming from a greater place within you, and it's helping you be free to express, free to create. So please have faith and love for yourself, for your passion within your own life. And always remember that things just appear, it just happens. And so you must trust that this truly is something greater than you could imagine. And while this was coming forth this morning, I was aware of something now that we would like to share together. And well, Gordon and I are going to share this wonderful story because it is speaking about passion, and it's speaking about the light that is within you. Sometimes we don't know when something's going to take place. It's all about divine time, and we trust in that time. It's the right time for something to come forth. We believe in time, knowing that it will be right at the right time. And I always trust that Spirit provides you what you can cope with in life. Spirit provide opportunities, but it is up to us to take that step forth and move through the pathway or the doorway. When a door opens, give thanks, knowing that this is an opportunity for growth, for development. Remember that you are on the earth to experience life. So doorways will open for you to have that experience. Sometimes we don't know what's behind the door or what to expect, but this is when we have faith in the highest. We have faith in ourselves that it is time the doorway is opened, it's time to move forward. And that is exactly what happened a long time ago when Gordon and I visited our dear friend,
Reverend Dr. Ian Gordon.
Yes, and while at his home, we were introduced to Spirit that were gathered there that day, and we met
Aesop. Aesop. Now the name may bring back some memories for those of you who remember the fables, those writings all those years ago, but the name Aesop, just remember that. Some may call him Aesop or Aesop, but going back a long time in history, to ancient Greece. He was a reputable creator, famous for the numerous short tales and stories he created and wrote, and they were primarily about animals, but they were all illustrating the virtues and the failings of humans. He was a great master, a great philosopher, so much great wisdom. Yes, ancient Greece, so it's going well back in time, not back as far as Plato, but around the era of Aristotle. And so, yes, taking the story forward, there are many, many, many. Would we like to share some of the quotations?
Yes, he was very wise, and he had some wonderful quotations, and some of these quotations: in union there is strength.
That sounds so similar to the motto of our church.
Yes, definitely. And our motto being unification of spirit.
That is uncanny. Wow. In union there is strength. Yes. Unification of spirit. So there you go. Maybe he was one of the first members of our church.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, that's so wise.
As we all know, he is very famous for the hare and tortoise.
Yes.
And that was one of his...
It was like his masterpiece,
yes,
wasn't it?
it certainly is. So after meeting Aesop that day, it was a little while later, I was home alone, and I was aware of his presence. And I welcomed him because I knew that he was this beautiful energy that brought such life and passion. And so, knowing that he was present, I sat to communicate with him. And the beautiful words that flowed next were written and then became a book. And isn't it interesting how we just spoke about the animals? And here's the book, and it's called A Special Place. And so he always spoke to me about how important it is to move into the heart center, for that is where we find love, that is where we find the righteousness, that is where we find truth, and that is where we find the beauty.
Yes.
And so A Special Place is a beautiful book of his words, and I do give credit to him, of a beautiful story just to remind you of the rainbow that we were just speaking about. And this book, which also has the CD, A Special Place, CD where you have adventures where you can go to a particular colour of the rainbow. So it was a beautiful message, which again, as I said, came from Aesop. So we are so proud of this, and knowing where it came from, it is of the highest of light that will inspire children, but even we too are so inspired by the message. So it is a very important message for everybody, not just children. I know my grandchildren love the book, and it's a beautiful story where you can open the story and go to a different place every time you open the book. As in the CD, you can listen to a story which goes under 10 minutes for children. It's a beautiful way they can fall to sleep of a night and go off onto an adventure, and to help them be in a special place within their mind and knowing that it comes from love. So we were very, very touched when Aesop came forth to deliver this wonderful, wonderful message. Wonderful.
Yes, and congratulations, Jenny. So it's the book that you've written based on what Aesop has communicated is called A Special Place, and you as the author, Jennifer Pebbles, and the book, the CD, of course, are available through if people visit our website or communicate with us, they can pick up the book and the CD.
Yes, definitely. All you need to do is just send an email or contact
Yes.
us.
Yes.
We are pleased.
We'll give the
to help
email
you.
at the end of the broadcast. And it's there as a spiritual gift for children of all ages. That's the bottom line. It's a beautiful, beautiful spiritual message.
Yes, indeed. And just to continue with his wisdom, he said some wonderful things. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. How beautiful. And do you remember, don't count your chickens before they hatch?
Yes, that was his.
Or
Wow.
gratitude is the sign of noble souls. A liar will not be believed even when he speaks the truth.
Powerful.
It is easy to be brave from a safe distance. After all is said and done, more is said than done.
Mm. Yes.
He that always gives way to others will end up having no principles of his own.
So wise, so wise. Great amount of philosophy involved here, such wisdom. And we can all, all these years later, we're going well back to, well before Jesus walked the earth, back in BC. And this great wisdom which came forth from there has now been shared once again. We've been blessed to be able to bring this forward and to share it again. And it's wisdom that stands forever.
It's true. It is wonderful. And so sometimes a new light, a new path, a new adventure comes into play without even knowing it was part of your life. Just as this, for instance. I had no idea that this was going to take place, where it was impressed upon me and a passion alive within brought forth the book, the CD, and all the other developments that came forth on my life, in my life and on my pathway. This is important that we need to trust. So we go inwardly knowing that there is a greater purpose. We all have purpose in life. We are all purposeful. We are all powerful. We just need to remember this, that we are all united, that we are watched over by higher vibration who truly do love and care for us. You must believe in this. And as you call them forth, as you are still now bathing in the light of the angel, as you feel this peace, and as it now continues to expand in your heart, feel that beautiful light deep within you. Just allow it to grow. Allow yourself to know that you are truly special and that you are awakened right now to remember that. Recognize the beauty that is within you. What is your passion? What is your passion? Give light to it, give love to it, and it will develop, it will grow, and then you will express it. So it truly is trusting, truly. We learn to trust. And when it is coming from a place of love, and you know for your heart is telling you so, it is obviously the right way to go, the right step to take, allowing your dreams, allowing your life purpose to be lived. The weak become servants to their own and wake up refreshed, knowing they are achieving, producing, and active in spirit, bringing hope and happiness and bathing in their newfound joy and staying focused on the path ahead, having faith this sustenance will last. What beautiful wisdom from Spirit this morning. And again, just as Spirit come close to me to bring forth these words so I can share. Can't you see that this is the passion within me? My passion to share the truth from the Spirit of the highest. It is a joy, and it is the joy, and it is so brilliant how Spirit impress upon me these beautiful words to share with you. And then I look down, and the next line, help another find this joy by believing in them. How precious is that? Just as I begin speaking of joy, and I look down and there's joy. Spirit said, better still tell them. Helping another find this joy by believing in them. How many people believe in you? How many people tell you? How many people reach out to say, I love what you do? Gordon and I are blessed to have people contact us to say thank you, that the wisdom that you brought forth this day touched me. It inspired me. What a joy, what a blessing to know that what we can do helps you. But let it be that you now allow this light to help yourself. There is so much more of you that hasn't been created, that hasn't been expressed or shared. So tell yourself that I am love, that I am joy, that I have an abundance of light ready. to radiate and to be projected. Give yourself the time, the love and the courage to step forward in love, to express yourself wholeheartedly, be of love. How many times do heartfelt words go unsaid? How many times do you look at another and think, wow, you are spectacular? Or how many times do you look at somebody and in awe of their light, of their inspiration, of their peace, of their presence, of their abilities, of their patience, of their truth, of their strength? All that we honour and appreciate in another is a sign and a message to yourself. You must see that this is a reflection of you, of your true self. You must acknowledge that this, what you see in another, will bring further light to yourself.
Very powerful.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is really touching me, as you can see.
Mm.
And it is because I wish for everybody to know the truth and the beauty in themselves, so that you can truly be that. So that you shine your light, because when you shine your light, you are lifting and raising the vibration of earth. And this is our home. We all share the same home, everybody. Let us be at home together. Never feel that you are apart. Do not allow the lower vibration to divide us. Stand tall, united. And the more that you connect to the highest of light, to the love, we are then united. Unification of spirit. We are far more than you realize. We are truly powerful beings of light. But how bright is your light? Let it be bright and light. Let it be pure and loving. Do not fall into the darkness. Do not fall into the negative. Know that you are so much more. You owe yourself that. You owe God that. You are a creator yourself. So look to this. Look to your own creation. And so tell yourself that you are powerful. Tell yourself that you are loving. And tell yourself that you love yourself. And then the passion that is within you will rise, and you will express it for what it truly is. For there is so much more within. And let us bring joy. Let us bring song. Let us dance. And let us look to the heavens. Always remember that when you feel down, look up. Look to the heavens. And you will be in awe of what you see. Even the clouds have formations, and you will see images that you've never noticed before. But these are signs from above. Look to the treetops and see the bird life, and they'll be watching you, singing. They will be providing a little message to reach out to you, to help you lift and raise your vibration. Spirit are always saying, look up, look up. Take that step forward. Rise and shine, Jesus says. Rise and shine. For that is where you will find the highest. In the highest. As above, so below. So remember, lift and raise your vibration. And be one with the highest. Be one with the highest. You owe yourself that. If we are to be the unification of spirit, the unity of mankind on earth, isn't it then that we have the right to know that this is a truth, that we are united by a stronger power of love? For love is the strongest power of all. But so we first need to love ourselves, and we first need then to love who we are, love our essence, love our connection, for we are aligned to the highest. So let us be the expression of the highest. For I am light, I am peace, I am love. Do this every day. Strengthen your core, strengthen your light. And we do it for the righteousness of mankind. We do it for the angels who keep coming in to remind us that we are loved. The angel that is now loving you, embracing you. And allowing your heart to feel the love. I'm really feeling love, people. This is so much joy and passion in my heart. And my prayer is that it's touching you, that it's loving you, that it is awakening you, so that you truly are thankful for being alive on the earth now, at this time. Trust me, this is love and joy that is radiating from my heart, but it's coming from such a high place where I'm really reaching out my hand to lift mankind with me. Let's elevate into the highest to bring unity where we are strengthened. Let people know you love them, are proud of them, and appreciate their being, their presence, their light. There are people in the world who really shine. The rich of heart know them, for they are on the earth for the good of mankind. They enrich the earth and man's heart. We give thanks to these divine souls. And you are one of them. You are listening, you are embracing and connecting to this light. Own it. Own this light right now. I am precious. I am divine. I am purity. I am awakened. And I am home. As I bathe in the divinity of my being, I am united with Christ. And my message is so true. Thank you.
What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. So powerful. And, you know, Jenny, as you were talking, it was impressed upon me, just to further illustrate, perhaps in a simplistic way, we can draw comparisons with even a supermarket, where we go and we do our weekly shopping. In a supermarket, we have the opportunity of seeing everything because it's all there on the shelf. The shelves are there, everything. But the analogy towards where I go, if we go in there with tunnel vision, so to speak, and we just zoom down the aisles, blinkers on, and we get out very quickly. That's akin to where many people find themselves in terms of spirituality. It's a case of opening the eyes, taking notice, get the blinkers off, be aware, be open to embrace. For there are signs all around, as you said. You know, you've made the point about the clouds, the formations, the rainbows, and all the other gifts, the angels being everywhere. There are signs. Little things are impressed upon our minds, upon our hearts, our essence, our entirety. But if we are not open, or if we just brush them aside, it still means we're not open. In other words, take notice.
Yes, indeed.
Be open. Appreciate.
That's right. And Spirit said this morning that we don't know what's going to happen. Expect the unexpected. And great things come. Doors are open and wonderful experiences. And even this week, I had another wonderful experience take place early in the week. and I was doing the dishes. And as I was doing the dishes, I was aware of a presence so grand. And it was Nelson Mandela. And I was just so overwhelmed. Here I am doing the dishes and Nelson Mandela appears. And so obviously I took the time to sit, to communicate. And I picked up my phone from the table. And I quickly just started, without wanting to lose his message, I started quickly typing it into my phone. And Gordon will now share the wonderful words that came forth. Thank you, Gordon.
And these are the words, as Jenny has just said, of Nelson Mandela. And it is for us to know that there are people in the world who really shine. We all know Nelson Mandela, what he achieved. He shone. His words. There is evidence to suggest that mankind is slipping. And if mankind doesn't get a grip, it will be fatal. That's powerful. Stand like a man and be brave to own your dilemma, and see that your kindness is forthright and occupying greater space within your mind than the chatter which is harming your development and will continue to diminish your belief in yourself and in your superiors. There is more than war to show power. It is the handshake of peace with a fallen hero. In other words, there is nothing beyond our dignity. It is doing something out of left field. It is being brave to make a difference and show your heart, but more importantly, love. You ask me how am I feeling? I am disappointed in the way the world is dividing. I seek to re-enroll in the school of life upon earth and offer my hand and heart to help develop schemes to open the hearts and minds of people. There needs to be progress. With all the technology, surely man can see where a helping hand is needed. It takes genuine people, caring, selfless people to act and to come forth. There are those who have the power and fame to bring great changes and benefits to people, but choose to be blind and selfish. If I can bring goodwill to my fellow, I will. The earth needs good people to be a fruitful home. I care, and I always will. I am an ambassador to life. Let's grow as one. They are the words. They were the words communicated directly to Jenny from Nelson Mandela this week. Powerful, sincere, strong, with the integrity which he displayed openly and we all knew and recognized right here when he walked this earth. But friends, these can also be the words, the indications of the love and the light from within you, from within each of us. But it takes each of us to pull together in unity. Unification of spirit. We come back to the motto of the Lighthouse, the House of Light, of One Light Federation. Unification of spirit. In other words, success comes, love comes in and out of unity. Division breeds contempt and failure. Love is paramount. Love is divine. And God is love. Is it that love fills your heart right now as we speak? Is it that love and light shine and emanate from you right now as you hear these words? Take it on board, if you will, as a passionate plea. There is a very simple message, a very simple message, and it is there right before you, right before each of us. But do we comprehend? Are we open to receive the message, to embrace the message, to embrace it openly and with love? It is simple. It's the same that we can look at the teachings of Jesus. They were all simply put, but the same love and light and passion. It's there for everyone. No distinctions, no division, unification of spirit. We are all of one light. We are all of one God, an almighty and loving God. So what's the question? The answer is obvious. We all have within us the strength and the ability to do so much more. And it's not that we have to go out there and achieve extraordinary miracles. It's not that we have to go and work 48 hours every day. It's not that. It's simply to go and spread the love and light. Not just for the benefit of yourself, but for the benefit of all. For we are all one. We are all effectively children of God. Are we not? And so, as we heard Sarah, our beautiful young friend who came through earlier, as a child from spirit, with such a passionate plea likewise, it is for us to get outside, to appreciate the beauty, the rainbows, and everything else. For there are so many beautiful adornments available to each of us. So many miracles around us in every direction, if we are only open to perceive, to embrace, to appreciate, to take on board. And there is beauty within each and every one of us, provided that we are in our upper house and purely of love and light, and not having sunk, for that is not the way. It's for each of us to stand tall, just as Aesop has done with A Special Place, that beautiful book and CD we shared. The message so powerful with Adventures for Children. of all ages. For we are all children of God. And so it's up to each of us. That beautiful expression, Jenny, that you shared of the steps, would you share it again, please?
Yes, certainly. It's to send love to the step before you. Step into love, and then love will forever be your footprint.
That is so wise, so simple, so practical. It's logical. And it's again akin to what you have shared, where if you have a positive outlook, a positive viewpoint, then you can project your love ahead of you so that your days, every day is not only a powerful and productive day, but a day of love, light, and upliftment.
Yes. And then you will trust that every day will be a blessing, because every day is. But also too, there has been so much this day. And our prayer for all of you is to embrace the wonderful wisdom, the presence, the light, the message, the love. But also to remember to love thyself, to give to the self, but also to share what you appreciate in someone else. Let them know that you notice. How many people don't even know that you care, or that you love them, or that you think that they are great or powerful? Just
That is
remember
so true.
the message that when you see this in another, it is a reflection of yourself. Maybe it is what you need to work upon to achieve. But it's to give to yourself. Giving is the most beautiful gift that you can ever do. The gift of giving. You give of light, you give of love, you give of yourself. But always remember, everything that you give out, you receive back, because that gift is within your energy field. So you are bathing in it. So remember, be more loving, so then you can continue to bathe in love. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. Yes, Sarah coming forth again.
Yes. Well, it's important to be happy and to have song in your heart. And it's simple if you just know how to do it.
Very, very, very much so. Very much so. When we do something well, we know we have done something well. We know when we have done it with and out of love, not looking for personal reward, not looking for accolades, but knowing, feeling, sensing it was the right thing to do. And then, as we continue on our journey, the warmth and the love inside that we reflect. Oh, it is, yes, so much so. It's just, it radiates within where we light up, just like a lighthouse. And we are a house of light, literally. But friends, extend it. When you recognize the greatness and something good in someone else, let it be known. Share it. Make their day. Because actually, you are making your own day as well. And the beauty of doing that, as you make someone else's day, they are infused, lit up, and they will now go forth and light up someone else's day. It becomes a chain reaction, so to speak. Again, it's unification of spirit. What a lovely message. And so, we come to the time now where, as we wind up for this broadcast. But we take the opportunity of reminding you before we come forth with the closing prayer that yes, indeed, you can contact us. You can view our broadcasts live on this channel as you watch the Lighthouse, the House of Light. And again, we remind you, we are a One Light Federation church coming live to you at this time slot, 1 hour ago, every Sunday, a weekly live broadcast. We come to you from Melton, Victoria, Australia. And you can contact us on email if you would like to do that. You're most welcome to do it. The email address I'll give to you now if you want to communicate, if you want to even have a look at the book, A Special Place, and the accompanying CD, and that's there for the children. So the email address is info, I-N-F-O, info at the Lighthouse, the House of Light. And that is all one word and lowercase. Info at the Lighthouse, the House of Light, .org. Simple. So there we go.
Thank you, everybody. It's been beautiful to be with you. Thank you.
As always. And now will you please join with us for the closing prayer. Almighty, loving and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest, as always, your love, your blessings, your joy, having filled not only our heart, but our entirety, our complete energy fields, we are so uplifted, so inspired, and we thank you in all ways for your many, many, many blessings. And as we now go forth, we thank you for the privilege that we have in being able to take forth and share your blessings, your love, your light, your healing, to inspire and to help and to assist and support others likewise. And so as we go forth, we thank you for guiding our pathways, keeping us safe and protected, elevated, and always in your divine light. With love we say thank you. Amen.
Thank you, everybody. It's been
A
beautiful.
great
time.
pleasure, and thank you,
Thank
Jenny.
you. Thank
Well
you,
done.
God. Thank you,
Thank you.
Spirit.
Yes, you have been watching a live broadcast from the Lighthouse, the House of Light, a One Light Federation church in Melton, Victoria, Australia.